We want to be known as playing by the rules. We broke the rules. We accept the punishment. And we're going to move forward.
The Houston Astros sign stealing scandal hands the ball to parents to deliver a pitch to children about cheating. Many children idolize professional athletes. When athletes break the rules, it can confuse them. You can start by explaining that athletes can be just like us. Sometimes they make bad decisions. When this happens, they might lose the trust of teammates and fans. For children, a focus on winning at all costs can cause stress and take the joy out of the game. They should understand that cheating shows a lack of respect for themselves, their team, and game officials. Following the rules is the foundation of fair play. Parents set the tone for good sportsmanship. Let them see you displaying these principles when you are on the sidelines or when you play golf, play basketball, or even a board game. For you, it's not about winning. It's about winning your child over with good modeling.